Tourism is one of the lucrative businesses that help shape, build, and develop a society. Justice Travels has been confirmed as one of the best forms of education. Nigeria is blessed with array of lands filled with lots of natural resources and few historical places which have now been turned into a tourist and recreational centers.
We have discovered that Iyake Lake has remained one of few heritages in Africa that has not been colonized, so that with the unfailing of Iyake Lake, we will be able to take back what the colonial master have taken away from us by way of prosperity, blessing, and otherwise.
Our journey took us through the southwestern region of Nigeria, leading us to Awaye, a serene village nestled in Oyo State. This historic settlement is home to the majestic Ado Mountain, which proudly hosts the world's only natural suspended lake, a breathtaking wonder of nature. The people of Awaye are proud descendants of the mighty Oyo Empire, carrying forward a rich cultural heritage that echoes through their traditions and way of life.
The background of the lake, just like our father handed over the story to us, was that there was a woman who, for the sake of being burial, decided to drown into that lake. She was crying every day for being buried, even though she was benevolent to little children. But when her plea could not be met, she decided to get herself drowned. And so the locals were looking for her. Where is that woman? They said, the woman who used to cry, this is the lake where she drank into. This is the lake where she drank into. The woman used to cry. Yati Monkey gave birth to the name Iyake. And since then, anybody who comes to that Monte and precisely that river, that lake, and make any cry, any plea for anything, that they would desire, it has been just that they become a covenant that God used to answer them. So when I came on board in 2017, I just saw that Iyake Lake, because traditionally we used to see it as another, worshiping, as another worshiping entity, something in another way. When I came, I discovered that what we have here is it's not an idol. It is a God-given heritage to propagate and promote the statue of Ado Awaye worldwide. Because you have something that is one of its kind in the whole world, that town should not be hidden. That town should be known.
This lake is a suspended lake. It's not an artificial. It's original. The God give to the Ado Awaye. A lot of people have came here from Brazil, for Italo, in so many areas to come and watch and to come and see the depth of the Iyake Lake, suspended lake in Africa.
The Iyake Lake is a natural suspended lake, and it's one in the whole of the world. This is a lake that does not dry up. It appears green in color, but when you fetch it, it's not green. It's a mysterious lake. It is used for spiritual and social tourism. A lot of people have climbed up the Ado Mountain, and they have enjoyed every bit of themselves doing so.
We're on Iyake Festival Carnival, and we're going around Iyake town. It's a beautiful show. It's a lovely show. It's a one-in-town show. I am good and I'm going. I am strong, I am fit, I am going. We'll get to the foot of the mountain where it's going to happen of cultural dances, Ijala performances and so on. And we're going to have Omiton Iyake contest. Come along!
Ado Mountain is about 20 kilometers west of Isiyin. The beauty of the mountain is seen in its surroundings, which are presently under construction. Aside the natural lake, the Ado Mountain also houses various unique formations endowed with specific natural landmarks that leads to the top of the mountain, and each of them constitutes cultural delights, such as the Elephant Tree, the Iyake Boulder, Ladebo Cave, Verge of Life and Death, Iyalaro Lake, an artistic spirituality, which is believed that tie and dye started from this lake in the whole of ancient Oyo Empire. Feet of Elders, the historical footprints.
Iyake Lake has become a divine messenger that is sent from above to bring hope of prosperity, job opportunity, healing and deliverance to Awaye people of Oyo State, Nigeria and Africa at large. We bagged the award of the best destination center in Oyo State during the International Tourism Summit, which His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde, Governor of Oyo State, organized sometime in April this year. Iyake Suspended Lake was awarded the best destination of the year.
Climbing Ado Mountain in Ado Awaye was one of my most memorable moments.
Hello, my people. You're actually coming down. We are going up. Thank you.
You're almost there.
Oh, well done. Thank you. Well done, my brother.
My name is Olumide. And I'm a biker. Came all the way from Abeokuta. So came here to have the experience of this hill. And let me say it was nice, hectic. So coming up here was not easy at all. But I think it was worth it. So
Yes.
How come, sir?
Yeah, you are there.
Sir, can you tell us how the experience is?
My brother is so serious and it's fantastic. And the something is adventurous. You know, it's something worth it to be there. You understand? It's a very good experience.
Journey to the top of the mountain is not one for the faint-hearted. There are 369 steps to climb before reaching a bushy, rocky path to get to the peak of the mountain.
Well, you know, I have dealt in tourism my whole life, working for the Walt Disney World Company. And in order to get, that's not an easy trek. So it has to be something that is more accessible for those who can't climb that mountain that high. So it'll have to be some kind of cable system or something that allows others to be able to come up here safely. So it's tough if you expect every human to be able to do that. That's not an easy climb. The other thing too is you really do have to upplay the idea that it is the only one of its kind, suspended lakes of its kind in the world, and that the one in Colorado is not, necessarily natural. That one is man-made. So this is the most unique one in the world. So it's worth visiting. It's worth being here. And I know a lot of people who love adventure travel, love adventure experiences of all kinds, and I know that they would be very interested in being here. But you got to make it easy for them because some people, physically just don't have the stamina.
You've only just started. I haven't done 20 steps. I'm already sitting down. I have to do 100 to get to the platform for first. We'll go slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. Peace out.
My brother, climbing, for first timer is a little bit tedious, but it's enjoyable, and to me, to the body system is an advantage to an advantage. Yes, I really enjoyed it.
It's the stress, so I'm tired. It was not easy. I had to remove my shirt because I needed air.
Okay.
And it's sunny.
Okay.
So
that's beautiful.
it's crazy.
And you see the brown roof? Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful sight to behold. Alright guys. This is actually Awaye Mountain, and behind me is beauty, the masterpiece of God, nature at its very best. This is the Iyake Lake.
Some of this ecotourism has been in existence for over 1,000 years.
And there's a tree that looks like an elephant. So I think.
Also, from the other end, there are about 200 steps from the mountain where Aloyo Garden and Ladibo Cave are located. The Iyake Lake as a cultural heritage is seated on the top of the Ado Mountain in Ado Awaye with land area of 190.62 hectares and then with an elevation of 433 meters above sea level with a minimum annual rainfall of 1,790 to 1,815 meters.
I'm very happy to tell you that the journey that you are seeing today started 2020 when I assumed office as the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism. First thing we did was to create awareness, to create media hype. It was as a result of media hype that made people to aware that there is an existing lake in Ado Awaye. In fact, it was initially believed that it's 2,000 feet above the sea level. But I'm saying today that 3,750 feet above the sea level, which makes it the highest mountain or lake in the entire Oyo State. What that one implies is that we have done that. We have also created conducive environment for tourism, not only Iyake, but tourism to thrive in Oyo State.
In essence, tourism infrastructures form the basis of tourism development, coupled with sustainable resource utilization in ecotourism attractions and supply facilities in Ado Awaye.
We are fusing tourism into agric, thereby bringing in agrotourism development, where when people come to Ado Awaye, Iyake Lake, they can also use the same stone to kill two birds by getting agri products, to themselves.
And private individuals who are blessed of God to probably come and make their investment in this place. Investment in terms of hotel, investment in terms of cable cars, of course, even cable cars and other things that we act as supply facility that will make the tourist center international standard. So that when people come all over the world, they will feel like they are still at home. All the necessary comfort will be available.
These are all factors in making Ado Awaye a core tourist destination.
So this is the most unique one here in the world. So it's worth the hike.
But it's worth it. That's the smile and the encouragement for me. It's worth it, man. What do we see? It's worth it.
Welcome, man.
But what we see is worth it.
Since the discovery of the lake, the Ado Mountain has welcomed the predominant activities such as hiking, camping, climbing competition, nature ethic cultural displays, amphitheater shows, games, videos and photography, picnics, and of course, spiritual activities.
People have been coming year in, year out. A lot of white people, a lot of Africans from other parts of Africa, a lot of Nigerians from all over Nigeria. The place has been a very busy place, and so I like coming here.
Awaye is a fantastic place, and then the eel itself and the suspended lake, that happens to be one of the only 2 suspended lakes in the world. This is a very unique tourist destination.
It is my first time being here. Yes, I'm coming from all the way from the United States. Florida, we don't have hills like this.
Because this is about the most organic one. The one here and the one in Colorado. The one in Colorado isn't as organic as this particular one.
No, I haven't been to that one in Colorado, but I travel all over the world, so I spend a lot of time on mountains. I just finished coming back from Italy, and there's plenty of mountains there that I've had to hike and climb, so that's always a challenge. But you know, you work yourself out so you can be successful here.
The lake is surrounded by lots of mystical and mythical characteristics. The lake never dries. It retains a constant volume of water even in dry season. About 4 meters in diameter, it looks green in color at sight, but plain when fetched into a container, tasteless and drinkable. Its uniqueness of being the only natural suspended lake in the world makes it one of the most famous tourist sites in Oyo State, Nigeria.
Its uniqueness is that it is one in the old Nigeria, and in the old world. That's one of its uniqueness. 2, it is also unique for its medicinal power because it cures infertility, diseases, and that. 3, it's also unique for being a lake that is cultural, that is historical, it is bottomless, it's drinkable. So a lot of people take fun when they come here. It's also good for students to write their project on. I've had a lot of students of better institution that have come to write their project on Iyake, first Iyake suspended lake, and since I came on board. When I came in 2017, we had a record of less than 1,000 tourists that have visited Iyake Lake over years from the beginning of the had. But from 2017 to date, our record is over 15,000 of people that have visited this place, which means we have a lot of people that have been getting known what Iyake International Festival, Iyake Lake stands for.
Do you know the funniest thing? This is actually green, but when you fetch the water and it settles, it becomes crystal clear. It becomes very, very clear. It's something that is transparent. You can see and you're like, whoa, this is actually nature. It's not magical.
Said you don't go in there because if you go in there, you're not coming out. Nobody knows the depth.
In its cultural values, it is believed that the ancestors depend on it for their domestic purposes while on the mountain.
The lake is here to deliver to a good news to everybody that come. Last year, we have people who came with the plea of wanting to travel over us after several efforts. By the grace of God now, they came and they pray and they are in their destination. We have had people who before last year were suffering from infertility. Now we have 2 powerful records that God have answered them. So it is your turn.
Aside many other things the lake is known for, it is a spiritual center as many religious clerics visit regularly for inspiration, connect, and prayers. Hence, it has been tagged Africa, Jerusalem.